So in this video, I'm going to go over exactly how I'd make an insane network in 90 days if I had to start again. I moved to Dubai knowing absolutely no one, and within about 6 months, I started being connected with billionaires, top models, some of the most connected people in the online space. I'm now in Madrid right now, in a beautiful pad, and I'm actually about to speed run the network for one of my entrepreneur friends here in Madrid itself. Today, we've got all of these yoga mats because we're hosting a yoga event. With 15 really attractive models. Now, why am I bringing this up? I'm bringing this up because I've done this time and time again. I've built social circles from absolutely nothing, and I've built insane networks with top entrepreneurs from nothing. And in this video, I'm going to break down exactly how you can go about it step by step using a lovely Miro board. And it's funny because how you'd go about this is probably not what you'd think, and it's also much easier than you'd think. So stay tuned because it's going to be a good one. I'm just going to get right into it. So the first thing when it comes to dating, your own business, and your social life, your networking, because let's be real, what do you think it does to me and my brain when I hang out with people like this on a consistent basis? It levels me up. And I'm assuming you're here because you want the same, right? You just want to improve your life. You want your life to be better. So hanging around those people are going to do that. Now, when you start a business, the first thing you do is you think, okay, what product do I want? But then you also think, who do I want to sell to, right? So why am I bringing that up? Because most people don't actually understand who is their ICP when it comes to networking. And I say that because it baffles me. It absolutely baffles me that people don't know who their actual real ICP is. So what I mean by this is, I'm going to write this down. Who is this person? What do they do? What do they do for fun? How much do they make? Like, what are their values? And I'm asking this because when you actually figure this out and you get it crystal clear, what can you do? You can actually then reverse engineer it. So the question is, okay, I know roughly who I want to hang out with, right? I want to hang out with an entrepreneur, let's say, I'm 25 to I'm 26, so let's say mid-20s, entrepreneur, makes a lot of money, is fit, healthy, strong, has lots of friends, free, their values are maybe freedom, family, charity, for example, and I don't know, they make like $1 million a year, or I don't know, $1 million a month, whatever it is. Now, once I've got this crystallized, the next thing I need to figure out, and I know it sounds very basic, but it's true, is where do I find those people? Now, why am I saying this? Because the honest answer, and this might not be nice, but I'm not here to be nice to you, I'm here to be honest with you, is you might need to change your city. If you're in a random countryside town, it might be very difficult to find someone like this, just because of the statistics. The odds are not in your favor. I moved to Dubai and I very quickly built a network comprising of people that fit all of these things. How and why? Because I was in the right place. So logistics matter a lot. Honestly, capital cities in major hubs across the world are good places. So right now, I said I'm in Madrid. That's actually a good spot. Barcelona, if you're in the US, Miami, New York, LA, just one of these big hotspots. Europe, Paris, London is fine, Milan can be good. One of these hotspots will have people. They just will be entrepreneurs that fit this category. Put the odds in your favor, and if you can, move to the biggest city in your country or change country to somewhere bigger. All I'm trying to say with this is don't believe the fucking psyop that it has to be Dubai or it has to be New York or it has to be LA. No, it doesn't. So even if you can't, don't use this as an excuse. All I'm telling you is I'm trying to help you and I'm trying to stack the odds in your favor. But do consider it, because when you move as well, you will be able to stack the odds in your favor. You will be able to rewire your own identity and actually just detach from all the old programming that you have in a much easier fashion. And we actually speak a lot about reprogramming yourself in Raw Doggers, my free community. So click the link below for that if you're interested. But now we've got our crystallized ICP and we found out where, i.e. which city, which country. What we can then do is actually look specifically in that place. So how do I do this? Well, I'm going to take Madrid. So for example, me right now, I'm bang in the centre of Madrid, staying with an entrepreneur. So what do we do? Well, firstly, I'd actually recommend an app called Places, which I actually can't show you on this PC, so I'll show you on my phone. It looks like this. I don't have an affiliate link or something. I just think it's a really good app. But what it shows you is the best spots. So if you look here, super nice. There's actually a specific, you might have seen this. Yeah, pool table like this. Now, in this somewhere like this that's overpriced, what type of person is it going to attract? Is it going to attract someone that's on the lower end of... Is it going to attract your entrepreneur, your ICP? I think it might. Look for the 5-star wellness hotels, go to their lobbies, just get a coffee there. You don't have to spend £1 million fucking pounds. I do not drink. Go get a coffee, fine. Instead of it costing €2, it will cost 10 or 5 or 7 euros. But what does this do? It opens you up to possibility. It opens you up to opportunity. And you rewire your mind for this level of success to be normal. When I walk into places like this, I feel completely at home. But if you're walking into the top restaurants in your city and you feel uncomfortable, no matter what you're wearing, that's a problem in itself. Because how are you supposed to connect with top entrepreneurs when you feel uncomfortable in their environment? It's not possible. Because they're going to sense it. They're going to sense, oh my God, this guy's like a bit fidgety, he's uncomfortable, right? I walk through this place with just complete fucking swag. I don't give a fuck. I go in this, look how messed up my jacket is. Think I care? No, because I'm very comfortable there. You need to be comfortable in every single environment, especially the top environment. So my first homework for you is, if you're not actually hanging out in top environments, go there. Start hanging out there and actually start exposing your own mind to these top places so you can actually rub shoulders with people next to you. What I'd then do is I'd actually try and speak to the waiter or the bartender and say, hey, look, I'm new in this city. Are there any events you'd recommend I go to? Now, why do I say this? Because then we're going to open ourselves up to more opportunity, okay? I'm also telling you how to do all of this without like a killer Instagram or something. I know my Instagram stacks, so for sure it helps me. But I did this without an Instagram. You can look at how new my posts are. I got there without any Instagram posts, really. So don't use that as an excuse either, because that's just people trying to sell you their Instagram courses, right? So what I'm saying is figure out this and then actually start to go to the places that they hang out. And you want to do that just so you can get something which is exposure. This exposure is very, very important because you need to feel natural in that environment. And off the back of that, what you can then do is, as I said, you can speak to the waiter, ask the good event, and then leverage this and then go to event number 1. Now, let's say that you've turned up at some cool, that's terrible writing, so I apologize. Let's say you've turned up to some cool event, right? You're like, okay, whatever it is. Let's say it's a jazz night, or let's say it's like some type of art fair or something like that. All you need to do then is go back to your ICP and figure out, who's this person? What do they do for fun, right? And what are their values? And from this, what can you do? What do you do in a business? You craft an offer. So you go to the event with your own offer in the back pocket. Your offer. Now, as I'm writing this, think about what your offer would be. What am I doing right here in Madrid? We're hosting a yoga and brunch setup thing. 15 models, because that's a fantastic offer. Is this offer highly leveraged? Yes, because it attracts, well, here, my friend Arthur, want to attract attractive women, so we can actually build a social circle from that. Well, it's a fantastic offer because it looks like, look, free, really nice brunch, really nice yoga session, breathwork session too. All get together, make some friends yourselves. fantastic offer. So go to the event, whatever event you're told about, go there with an offer in your back pocket. It doesn't have to be something like a yoga setup. It can be a dinner. It can be, a morning run workout, something like that. All that matters is that you go being able to offer something to the person that you connect with. Because then when you start speaking to people, and I've got other videos on actually how to connect with people and how to make the most of a specific networking event, but what you can then do is you can then draw them into your own life, and you can place yourself at the epicenter of your city, which is what we want to do. This is a circle, and then this is everyone around you. And you want to be here, right? The problem is you're watching this because right now you're here. You're not even in a circle, right? But it's very easy to get here by just crafting an offer, just like you do in a business. And if you're watching this, you're a top entrepreneur. If you're watching this and you're a top entrepreneur, like most of my clients, you've done this many times, just in a different market. So we craft an offer together, and then from this offer, from offering this to people, what we then need to do is just execute on it. I'm going to put your E for your event. So this is your event. And this is amazing, because what does this do? It gives you more exposure. Now, if you're struggling to actually get people to say yes to your offer, maybe it's your offer, but it might be also how you're positioning your offer to people. Try not to be weird. Make sure that they qualify themselves for your offer. Don't go being like, please come to my event, please come to my event. Go qualifying them. Go with the mindset of, I'm trying to figure out if this person's a good fit for my event. For example, me, when I host my networking dinners, do you think I'm like, please come to my networking dinner? No, my dinners are oversubscribed. So for me, it's actually a battle to think, oh my God, is this person cool enough? Like, will this person actually fit? And will this person actually be in addition to my dinner with other top entrepreneurs? Because your name carries weight in gold. So that's something that you need to figure out in terms of your offer. In terms of actually offering what you have, is going at it with the mindset of, is this person a good fit? And once you do this, you can then just rinse and repeat, because you getting exposure is going to do what? People, if they have a good time at your event, will invite you to other events. And then what happens? You can pitch your new offer or the same one again and again. You can rinse and repeat it. And you have to host stuff, and that will get you more exposure. Now, if you don't want to host yourself, what I recommend you doing is partnering with someone like me or some other networking coach, or just someone really well connected in your city. I actually fly out across the world and live with entrepreneurs to help them turbocharge, so it's super easy for them, get them set up and get them going. But if you don't want that, then find someone that you can partner with that's maybe more social, that maybe has an offer, and you try and provide value yourself. What I mean by that is provide value by saying, look, I'll give you the venue, I'll pay for everything, or something along those lines, and find a way to make a win-win scenario. That's a fantastic way to do it. Reach out to people. Just get yourself out there. Do some cold outbound on different club promoters in your city, and just figure out a way to add value to other people that you want to connect with. If you do what I'm showing you right now, what you're going to do is you're very, very, very quickly going on an insane tear, an insane upward spiral. So let's look at me in Madrid right now, okay? Because I landed here on Thursday. It's Sunday now. So think about this. Thursday, landed, right? Thursday, landed, gym, whatever. Friday, not much. Friday, actually, we decided to make this offer. So offer one, or event one, was yoga and, what's this thing called? Yoga and tapas, right? I'll actually show you the... So this is the poster we used. Our first event, yoga and tapas. This is Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And this hasn't happened yet, but it's going to happen. Thursday, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a networking event with entrepreneurs. And then Friday, what I'm going to do is a party. leveraging this place, party with who? Entrepreneurs from here and girls from here. Why is this high leverage? Because attractive women find it hard to meet successful men that are nice. They meet a lot of trashy guys in clubs. They meet a lot of trashy club promoters that fuck them around. But they find it nice. They find it hard to meet really just nice, successful young entrepreneurs. And young entrepreneurs find it hard to meet women that they're really attracted to. So what you do is you get the entrepreneurs here and you get the girls here, and what you do, you bloody merge them together. Look how highly leveraged this is. This is in less than a week. Then what we're going to do is Saturday morning, we're going to do another painting party with, again, some of the girls from here, and then the guys that are cool from here, that got on well together. And what are we doing now? Well, we're going back here, in my terrible drawing. We've created an insane upward spiral, an insane momentum. We've basically crafted an offer, launched it, tested it, right? And we've started to scale. Because think about it, in 7 days, we've gone from knowing no one in the city to being connected to 15 models, 15 different entrepreneurs, and them liking us because we've now hosted all of these things for them, having one sick party, one networking dinner itself, and I often get clients from that, so it's really high leverage for me, and meet nice people, and even have a painting party. So think about the content angle as well. This is all from 1 week. So I hope this has helped, because in this video, what I've done is I've broken down exactly how to turbocharge and how to build a network in your city, a top network full of entrepreneurs, full of attractive women, if that's what you want, in less than a week. This is Sunday to next Saturday. That's 6 days. This works, and it's so easy. Doesn't even require much money if you're actually leveraged. But if you do have a lot of money and you do actually want to just turbocharge this and have me fly out, DM me on Instagram with the word fly me out, and we can talk about me coming to your city, installing this protocol into your life so that within 7 days, you can actually be someone that's worth knowing. You can actually have a bunch of really cool friends, you can be very well connected, and you can actually start to what? Live the life that you've been dreaming about, because you're bored of being locked in and bored of not actually living.